Southport 0. It was all over after 15 minutes, really, wasn't it?
Do you know what, you say that, but I'm so disappointed with that first 15 minutes. The 2 goals that we conceded are just diabolical, to be honest with you. I said to the lads, we start this game well, we stay in this game because it's a game that we really thought like we can come here and get the 3 points. And I think you're seeing after the first 15-20 minutes, once we started playing our football, we were comfortable then. And that's what's disappointing, is that you come away from a great performance on Tuesday and then you start the game like that. And I've just said to the lads, that will not happen again, because these times where you have to be ruthless. And obviously today I've made 2 changes at half time, but I can guarantee that it'll be a lot earlier next time if we start a game like that, because we started generally most games really well and then we start to control it. But today we've started to control a game after we're 2-0 down, and then you give yourself a big mountain to climb. Again, we knew it was going to be a tough game coming away from home to Darlington. It was always going to be a tough one, but it was one that I generally thought, start the game well. We might not score in the first half, but we will start to control the game, and that seemed to be happening. But like I said, again, you're 2-0 down and so disappointed with that start.
You've been a while in the dressing room there. Have you had a few words with the lads today?
Yeah. Like I said, under these no niceties when you go in there after a start like that, and like I've just reiterated to the lads, is that we will not start a game like that again, because if we do, there will be decisions made instantly, because the odds are if you start a game like that, you're going to continue to play the game like that. So again, really, really disappointed, but we've got a massive game on Tuesday. Really, really big game, so we have to be prepared and to go again.
A quick chance to bounce back, isn't it? Like you say, Peterborough now of the bottom 2, it is massive, isn't it, that?
Yeah, it's a massive game, and like we said, every game's massive, because today I felt if we come here and we can get a result, then we're on that move, and at the minute it's sometimes one step forward, one step back, one step forward, one step back, but we understand that this is the nature of the league as well. But again, we cannot start games like that, and the 2 goals that we give away, you're out the game before it even starts, and that's the real disappointing part, because we've then gone on in the game and started to get our authority in the game, start getting the ball out to dangerous players like Arthur. Their keeper's made about 3 or 4 really, really good saves. So one thing, you've got to take a positive from a negative. We started like that, but we still did create chances, and on another day probably could have scored 1 or 2, but still doesn't take away from the fact that we were 2-0 down after 15 minutes.
You've moved to bring new player in today in Luke. What do you know about him?
Scouser from, we just signed him obviously from Macclesfield, really good footballer. I think you've seen today.
He had some good touches, didn't he?
Yeah, you've seen him today. He can dictate a game, he can find a pass, and again I think he'll be a real plus to the squad.
How are we doing on injury-wise? Is there any? Luke Burgess has been missing for a while. Is he out injured?
Yeah, Luke Burgess struggling with a groin. Ben Collins still recovering from an ankle injury. And that's it at the moment.
Brilliant. Well, didn't work today, did it? But we'll bounce back on Tuesday night. Yeah,
we definitely go again. And like I said, we've had a good run of form. It's now we've got a little bit of a blip. It's important that we bounce back on Tuesday.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time, Neil.
Cheers.